Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live installment. On this video, I want to talk about Shedeur Sanders' NFL draft. So I believe the NFL scouts are judging Shedeur Sanders wrong. They're close to making a huge mistake. Huge. Listen, here's my opinion on this real quick. I'm going to get into what Coach Prime said because you don't. This is a quarterback that you don't have to sell anything. You don't have to. He doesn't have to sell himself on why he should be the top one or two quarterbacks taken in the draft. I almost feel like they're in a position to where they have to sell themselves, like to convince these teams on why they should draft him. I'm gonna tell you something. If he slips beyond the 8th pick, the scouts got this wrong. They're gonna have it wrong. They got. Let me tell you something. The scouts, they got this thing so wrong a long time ago. I remember. Now, I can't really knock the scouts for Tom Brady because nobody knew that he was going to turn into what he turned into. Nobody knew that. He was like what you call an enigma. Like stuff like that happens once every generation, which means he was a generational type quarterback. Do you know? Because I know people are saying, well, Cam Ward might go first. Either one. I like Cam Ward and Shedeur. But check this out. They're the same player. The same fucking player, yo. They're the same player. Cam might be a little bit more mobile. They're the same. I call them twins. They're like twins. And they have the same quarterback coach. They are the same player. They're both dogs. Now, Shedeur, I feel like he's being I feel like Shedeur is being criticized unfairly. And I know why. Because he's only had one coach his whole life. And that's his father. He only had one coach. Now he has no other choice now. He got to have another coach. Okay. But is he good though? That's my question. That's the first thing. Okay, he only had one coach his whole life, which is his father. But is he good though? Forget all that. Is he good? Yes. He's good. See, he was afforded an opportunity that a lot of people don't have. Everybody can't say that their father was a Hall of Fame NFL player. Everybody can't say that. What's going on, Rose? What's up, Peter? Long time no see. Haven't seen you since Moses built the ark. What's going on, Peter? What's going on, Mother Bird? Look, Peter would show up for this one. He would. Haven't seen you since Moses parted the sea. Since that Ben-Hur movie, Peter. Haven't seen you in a long time, but welcome. See, they're not sure about Shedeur because he only had one coach. But here's the thing. Is he good, though? That's my question. That's my number one question. Is he a quarterback? Is he good? Yes. Now, he is very, very deceptive. This is my assessment on Shedeur. He's two people. Now, what do I mean by that? He has a split personality. See, I had to carry this over, Rose, if you watch my other, because I was talking sports over there. This is where I had to talk sports over here. This is my home over here to talk sports, right? Now, Shedeur, this is my assessment on him. I've been watching him since Jackson State. Okay. The reason why I put this picture here, because it showed the flash, showing the watch and all that, right? The flash. He's very flashy. He's just like his father. His father was flashy. But could his father back it up, though? The answer was yes. Shedeur is the same way. But the only difference is they play different positions. Shedeur is a quarterback. Quarterbacks are scrutinized more than any other position because they are game changers. If you get the wrong quarterback in your team, you ain't going nowhere. Okay? You ain't going nowhere. Okay? That's just the bottom line. So you have to pick wisely when it comes to quarterbacks. And it's a gamble. Okay? I must admit it's a gamble, but it's not a gamble with this man right here. Check this out. They're judging him incorrectly because they don't know him. They haven't watched him since Jackson State. See, they going back and watching tapes and trying to make up. No, you need to have watched him the whole time. He has a split personality. This has never been said about him before. Watch this. What's up, Jen J? Haven't seen you since Moses built the ark. What's going on with you? Y'all, when y'all coming on in, please, take your shoes off at my house and please hit the like button because I haven't been on. I haven't been live since Reagan was president. That's how long I've been live over here. But I'm getting ready to pop it. I'm getting ready to put some paint where it ain't. One more time for the March of Dimes. I'm getting ready to do it. All right. I haven't been live, man. I haven't been live since the Bush administration. But I'm getting ready to put some paint where it ain't. And I'm getting ready to go. That's right. One more time for the March of Dimes. Please hit the like button because I'm down like 4 flat tires on a Cadillac. Yes, indeed. So let's get on into it. This has never been said by Shedeur before. And I promise you, nobody has ever said this about him. But I peeped it. He has 2 personalities. Did anybody know that? He has a split personality. He knows how to turn it on and off when he's outside of the game without the uniform. He's a totally different person. He's laid back, he's soft-spoken, and he doesn't seem like he's serious. When he put that uniform on, he turns into a dog. It's like as soon as he put, who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the quarterback that used to play for Miami. He looked like a freaking computer scientist. Ken Dorsey. He looked like a computer fucking scientist, but when he put that helmet on, he turns into a dog. That's what you have here. You're not going to hear this assessment nowhere else. I promise you this. You cannot quantify what's in his heart. And that's where they're going to make a mistake. If he is not the first or second quarterback taken in this draft, Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we now have a problem. If you draft Cam Ward first, that's fine with me because they're the same player. If so, it don't matter. Just flip a fucking coin because they're the same player, yo. They both dogs. I call them the Wonder Twins. They're the twins. Remember when they used to have that same hairstyle? They like twins, yo. So look, never mind what you see off the field. Don't you see when Bucky put on the camera, you see him working out, you see him and Cam Ward working out, putting the work in. They're still judging him. The reason why they're judging him is because he only had one coach his whole life. That's not his fault. That's how it worked out. You got to play the cards you were dealt. And these some good damn cards he were dealt. When he gets on that field and put that helmet on, he's a winner. He wants to fucking win. You hear me? He wants to win. Now, granted, when he go to a team, they need a quarterback, obviously. So they're going to have to build around this guy. You have to build around him. You got to put the right offensive line together. Just like Coach Prime said, the game is slower. It's more catered to his style of play. He's a pocket quarterback, but he can also run. He's not a statue. Okay. Tom Brady was a statue. He's not a statue. He can run if he have to. Okay. To pick up some positive yards. But there's no question about his ability. You see them throwing in practice. He throw lasers. Him and Cam, they throw lasers. That's a given. His arm strength is not a problem. His accuracy is not a problem. His vision is not a problem. But guess what? This is what they missing. He is crazy when he put that damn helmet on. If you look at his face turns different. It's like he's a different person when he put the helmet on. That's what they're missing. Listen, if he come to listen, just like Coach said, it's a blessing wherever he go. Where if he go to New York, I promise you, he gonna stay there his whole career. I promise you this. He not leaving New York. They gonna kidnap him. He not leaving. If he come to Giant Stadium, he's not leaving. Excuse me, MetLife. He's not leaving. They love the Flash. They love it. Oh man, New York City will love it because he can back it up and they know he's a dog. Shedeur, you are catered to the tri-state area. We'll love to have you. We'll love to have you. However, they're judging him wrong. I can tell he's under a microscope. All quarterbacks are, but he's under an extra microscope. Okay, they question him. I saw one report, they're questioning his work ethic. Listen, the man is working out. You can actually see him working out. The video doesn't lie. He putting the work in. Even he said it before all these engagements. He got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to put that work in. He got to be the first or second quarterback taking the draft. He has to. If not, something is wrong. But if not, I hope he go to the Giants because the Giants don't have the first and second pick. So if he fall to the Giants, then that's fine. That's a blessing. That's a blessing right there. Because Giants need somebody like this. They haven't had somebody like this since Eli. They haven't had a quarterback like this since Eli Manning, yo. And they need it. Okay? You said, can you show some videos? I might do it later. And I was telling somebody earlier, you remember that Hail Mary he threw this past season? Well, I'm here to tell you that wasn't a Hail Mary. That wasn't a Hail Mary. That was just an awesome fucking play he did. Him and LeJontay Wester. That was not a Hail Mary. They set it up. It wasn't a Hail Mary. And it was another play where he ran to his left and he set his feet knowing he about to get hit and still threw that laser. That's how I knew right then and there. My hat was tipped to him at there. I said, that was his coming out party. That one play he threw when he rolled to his left, and set his feet and threw that laser, that was his coming out party. He's ready to go. His only job was not to get hurt at that point. He was ready to go. That is a New York Giant quarterback right there. Now, wherever he goes, it don't have to be the Giants, obviously. But wherever he goes, he's staying there. Wherever he goes, that's what you call. I know they're not talking about generational talent. He's a generational quarterback. All right. And I don't like to compare him. I don't want to compare him to other quarterbacks. I could. Like Coach Prime said, there's only one Shedeur. There's only one Lamar Jackson. I agree with Coach Prime. I don't know why Lamar ain't win the MVP. That's why I don't watch the NFL really like that. But I will be watching because Travis and Shedeur there. And a few other players at Colorado. That's the only reason why I'm be watching the NFL. Other than that, I wouldn't be watching it. I'm not watching the Super Bowl because I feel like Kansas City shouldn't be there. But that's neither here nor there. Even though now they're there, you got to give Andy Reid credit because he's an offensive genius. They might mess around and win again. Now, I'll come back to that. But Shedeur there's two people in him. You got the off the field Shedeur, and then you have the Shedeur with the helmet on. I'm not talking about the Shedeur in practice. I'm talking about in game time Shedeur when he put that damn helmet on. He turns into a different person. That's what they're missing. He turns into a different person. He's a winner. That man's a winner. He gonna win in New York. If he come to New York, he gonna win. He's a winner. Wherever he goes, he's a winner. As long as they put the pieces around him. They got to put the pieces around him. They got a few decent wide receivers. He's ready to go. He's ready to go at that point. But remember this. Ain't nobody saying this about him. He's two different people. That's not Shedeur on the off field that you see in the game. I don't know who that is. I might have to come up with a nickname, but that's legendary. What do you call himself? Legendary? He turns into legendary when he got that helmet on. Okay. See, he's not a typical jock. Like they see the NFL, they always do that. They look for jocks, like a typical jock. Like they could, football is it. They ain't have no plan B. It's just football. That's it. That's what they look for. He doesn't fit that. Travis don't either. He don't either. They're not jocks. But when they put that freaking helmet on, they're dogs. That's the bottom line. That's my assessment of them. That's what they're missing. They're scrutinizing his interviews, you know. And another thing is, he just like his father, he's super confident. That's something that you can't teach. You can't teach confidence. That's something that you have to, it's a DNA thing. It has to be in you. The reason why I say it has to be in you, because sports, we all know, is mental. You can't listen to the outside people and what they saying. Fuck what they saying. I'm a dog. I don't give a damn. You here to see me. That's his mentality. You are here to see me, damn it. And just like the guy said, well, who do you compare yourself to? Oh, I love this answer he said. He said, who you compare yourself to in the league? I don't compare myself to nobody. They're my competitors. I look at what I do. When he said that, I know he ready. When he said that right there, that's a dog. See, it's that other personality coming out. He's like the Incredible fucking Hulk, yo. He got a different personality. It came out in that interview. He said, no, I ain't looking at them. I'm not studying what they doing. I respect what they doing, but I ain't studying it. I'm worried about what I'm doing over here. That's what you need, man. That's a franchise quarterback talking. Okay? I don't give a damn you signed Dak Prescott to $200 million. I'm Shedeur motherfucking Sanders. You hear me? I don't give a damn what you sign him to. I'm the best quarterback. That's how he feel. He ain't say that, but that's how he feel. He feel like he the best quarterback in the draft, hands down. That's that confidence right there. And you need that confidence to survive in that league. You need it. Especially when you have when the times get tough, and went through a 3-game losing streak. You need that mentality. That's why I would pick him high. He ain't going, listen, it'll be, for me, it's him and Cam. And then everybody else. Okay? Him and everybody else. Because he has a chip on his shoulder. You don't see it when he interview. I know he does. He has this swagger about him that you can't teach. And he said it in the interview. I don't look at nobody. They're my competitors. I got to compete against them. I'm worried about what I'm doing. I love that shit right there. I had to go live right there when he said that. Okay? You here to see me. Okay? And that's how he gonna survive in the league. You need a quarterback like that. And it brings me back to one of the all-time great quarterbacks, Joe Montana. This here, what I'm about to tell you, is something of fucking legend. It was during the Super Bowl. They only had like 2 minutes left or 3 minutes left. They were down by a couple of points, right? And it ain't that much time left before regulation is over. And they down by a few points. He's in the huddle saying, hey, did you see John Candy in the stand? The people in the huddle like, what? He said, John Candy is over there. He pointed John Candy out, yo. Because he knew he was getting ready to score. That's the kind of confidence I'm talking about. He was in a zone that game, and he came win and won that game too. He sure did. They couldn't believe that in the huddle. He said something about John Candy in the stands, yo. He's supposed to be under a lot of pressure. He pointed out in all that crowd, he saw John Candy in the stands, yo, the comedian. And went down that field and won that game. It's over with. That's the supreme confidence you got to have to be great. He already got the tools to be great. He got the mentality already. It's just these old finicky ass reporters. See, I need to get me a press pass. If I had interviewed Shedeur, I said, Shedeur, I already know what I'm looking at. He'd be like, well, what you looking at? It's two different players, yo. It's two different people I'm looking at. When you put that helmet on, you turn into somebody else. He'll just smile. He won't say nothing. He'll just nod his head to me because he know I'm right. It's two different players. And guess when it came out? when Travis got hurt against Colorado State. He was the first player in that dude's face, and that's the quarterback. That man's a dog, yo. I'm just telling you. He was the first person in that dude's face when Travis was on the ground. He was the first person there. I told you, two different people. This man took licks after licks after licks and still threw for goddamn 4,000 yards, yo. That is a dog. And that's what these old stupid ass scouts are not seeing. That's what they're not seeing. Okay? You better draft him. If he ain't the second quarterback off that board, then it's a problem. Well, no, it won't be a problem. I'm expecting him to go to the Giants or the Raiders. So maybe it's a blessing if he don't go 1, 2, or 3. Because if he go to the Giants, he's staying there his whole career. He's going to retire a New York Giant. I promise you this. He's going to retire a New York Giant. I know some hardcore Giants because I'm from Jersey now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm from Jersey, and I know some hardcore Giants fans. They not thinking about Shedeur right now because they don't want to be let down because they want him that bad. So they're not talking about it. They said, man, we don't want to talk about Shedeur, man, because we ain't going to get him. That's the mentality they have. They're not talking about it. They want him to slip past second pick. They want him to. I want him to as well now because I want him to go to the Giants. He go to the Giants, he's going to retire a New York Giant. Trust me, just like Eli Manning. And he going to get to a chip as a New York Giant. We need the New York Giants need a quarterback. Like I'm a Jets fan, but I represent New York. It don't matter. New York, New York. I don't give a damn if it's the Yankees or the Mets. You know what I'm saying? I'm repping New York. So he go to the Giants, just believe I'm going to be at them games, Joe. Just believe. Because that is the quarterback we've been waiting on. Him or Cam Ward. But ain't nobody talking about it because they don't want to get their hopes up. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to get their hopes up about him, so that's why they're not talking about it. My boy was like, man, we ain't get Shedeur, man. I don't want to talk about it. I said, but you would like to have him too. He said, for sure. He said, for sure, man. He said Shedeur will sell out MetLife Stadium game opening day, sold out. If he go to MetLife Stadium, the damn stadium is sold out. Trust me, it's sold out. It's sold out. Okay? He's what you call a quarterback you don't pass up on. And I knew and when I first knew he had a split personality, is when Travis got hurt. When he went in that dude's face, I saw how his eyes looked. I'm like, that's not Shedeur we looking at. I don't know what that is. That's what you call a bona fide dog. He have a leader on his thing. Yeah, but he a dog though. That's what I saw. I said, yeah, this dude is different. He ain't scared of shit. And that's something you can't teach. Now, what else do he got on that? He got the skills, what we call to pay the bills. He got the skills. And here's another play. You remember that play when he rolled to his left and he set his feet, knowing he about to get hit, and then threw that laser. I knew right then and there he's ready for the New York Giants. He's ready. He's ready, yo. He got a Rolls Royce for an arm, and he's ready. It's just the damn interviewers and scouts and so-called experts, they getting it wrong. They haven't watched him since Jackson State. Talking about he ain't no mobile quarterback. If you don't think he's not a mobile, I mean, yeah, obviously he ain't no Lamar Jackson. He ain't no Michael Vick. But yes, he's a mobile quarterback. Yes. I seen him run all the way into the end zone and start doing the Deion dance. Remember that? When he was at Jackson State. They got him wrong, folks. But I hope the Giants get him. I'm sorry, Shedeur. I hope you slip. They go to the Giants, yo. I do. And I could see you in a Raiders jersey, too. Either or, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad, yo. But that's what they're missing on this kid, man. It's two different people. When you see him in the interviews and you see him you might not think he sound like he's serious. He is serious. He dead ass serious. They're just not catching it. Well, no, that one reporter caught it. He was like, man, I'm not watching nobody. I'm watching myself. Yes, that's what you need right there. You need somebody with that answer. Yeah, I respect what they do. You know what I'm saying? My hat goes off to them, but I'm worried about what I'm doing over here. I'm trying to go over here and win. You know what I'm saying? I don't be going up against all these quarterbacks you're talking about. As soon as I get drafted, now it's my time now, for sure. That's what I like to hear from him. He just like Prime, They just play different positions. He got the mentality of Prime. He does. Shiloh has it too. They got that dog mentality. They have it. Ain't no selling on them, yo. You don't have to sell. You don't have to convince yourself why you should draft him. But y'all go ahead and pass up on him if you want and see what the New York Giants be. I know the New York Giants is praying that he slip. They praying. Please let him slip too till when we get him. Please. Because he going to retire a New York Giant. For sure. Yes, indeed, man. If he do slip in the draft, Shedeur, get ready for New York City. Because they going to love to have you. Because the Raiders and the Giants are not slipping on him. They going to take him if he's available. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right there. When he put that helmet on, he turned into a totally different person. That's not Shedeur you seeing. That's not Shedeur you seeing on the off field. That's somebody else you seeing. He don't tap into something else. And that's what it is right there. And I've been watching him. I say, yeah, man. Yeah, he only had one coach his whole career. That's not his fault. I know Brady and the Death Star are ready for Legendary's arrival. The city is ready. Please let him slip. If he go to Las Vegas, I'm not going to hate. Oh, no, I'm not going to hate. He's what you call a blessing. That's a blessing to a team. He's a blessing. And he got the mentality. That's a crazy quarterback. Lord have mercy, the boy's crazy. For somebody to take hits like that and still come at you and do 4,000 yards for the season, that man is crazy. That's not supposed to happen. You don't take that many sacks and throw that many yards. He's the most battle-tested quarterback in the NFL draft for the last 2 years. Make no mistakes about it. That's somebody right there. Yeah, the people with the Raiders, they'll love to have him too. But I'm telling you, New York or the Raiders, they'll love to have him. But yes, he is. I know. I was like, yo, I know Prime knows it. He knows that he's two different people. He turns it on and off. As soon as he get the jersey off, he back to being normal. He's like laid back, real chill. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But when he put that helmet on, he ain't chill. Ain't no chill about him. That's what I notice about him. I'll say, yeah, man, that's it right there. I know the Raiders see it. I know Brady sees it. They just don't know if they're gonna get him or not. It just depends on the first 3 picks if they're gonna go for him or not. We'll see. But for sure, Travis is going no later than the second pick, either 1, 2, or whatever. If the first pick, like I said, they need a quarterback, right? So, yeah, we'll see. This is the first draft. I don't know where nobody's going. I'm just going to have to wait to draft day to see. But I hope he slipped, though, to go to the Giants. Raiders, I ain't going to hate either. He's catered to both of those organizations. Both of those organizations. They better not slip on him. They better take him. Wherever he go, that stadium is sold out. Bucky gonna be right there. I told y'all he gonna be right there. He gonna be right there, yo, following his campaign, yo. I know he's supposed to be back in Colorado, but I heard what Shedeur said to Roger Goodell. He said, you're gonna have to cut some slack on my brother right here, yo. With that camera. And you see Roger Goodell, he like, because he know Bucky, because you know Roger Goodell nephew played at Jackson State. So they got a rapport with each other. You see what I'm saying? They like family because his nephew played at Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? So he's aware of Shedeur and all that. So yeah, he took note of it. That wasn't no joke either. He said, yo, you know, cut some slack on my brother with this camera, man. Cut some slack on him, man. I heard that. I know Tennessee. I know they want him too, yo. I know they do. But I thought Tennessee got a quarterback, man. Tennessee got a quarterback they drafted last year, man. I thought Tennessee would be going more for Travis. Don't Tennessee got a quarterback? You said a star city for a star like Shedeur. Shedeur is a big market player. Shedeur is catered for New York City and Las Vegas. Make no mistakes about it. But Los Angeles already, LA already got a quarterback. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's out the picture. But yeah, the Las Vegas and New York City, that's where Shedeur belongs. If not, then whoever get him, they got to steal in the draft. Just let you know you just committed robbery. If Tennessee get him, they just committed a robbery, a heist. If Tennessee trade the pick, who they trading them to then? It better be the New York Giants or the Raiders. Because if he go to the Raiders, just believe I'm repping the Raiders, yo. Just believe that. I'm repping the Raiders, man. And wherever Travis go, I'm repping where he at too. I can't leave Travis out. Because Travis is going to have a really quiet career. He's going to have a really stellar career because the only place I could see Travis, them really utilizing his skills is Andy Reid. But he's going to have to wait till after his rookie contract is up to go with Andy Reid. Because if he go with Andy Reid, he playing both sides of that ball. Make no mistakes about that. But wherever he goes, of course, they're going to draft up plays for him on offense, but obviously not as much as Colorado did. He's going to guard that slot, you know what I'm saying, and have a good career that way. You said, how would I feel if the Jets got who? If the Jets got who? Shedeur? That's a pipe dream. That's a pipe dream, yo. Don't get my hopes up. That's a pipe dream. That's a pipe dream. And look, I'm living in reality. I'm living in reality at this point. For him to back up Rodgers is a good thing, but that's not going to happen. And then Rodgers would be ready to retire and Shedeur take over. I would love that situation, but that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's not going to fall that far down in the draft. He's not. He's going, like, I see the Raiders or Giants, man. Mainly the Raiders, though. Mainly. But hey, if Tennessee might say, look, we need him, then he's a Tennessee Titan. I'm going to have to, man. I haven't watched Tennessee since they had freaking Chris Johnson, man. That's the last time I watched Tennessee. When Chris Johnson was on the team. Remember when they had that good run that year? So wherever he lands, you know, I'm okay with it. But I don't, let me see. Let me see who had a pick. So let me see. It's Tennessee, Cleveland, the New York Giants, New England Patriots, Jacksonville, Las Vegas Raiders at number 6, and the Jets at 7. He's not falling to 7. Okay. Shedeur is not going to fall to number 7, so that's a pipe dream. I'm just being honest with you, and I like the Jets, but he's not falling that far. But the Giants had a 3rd pick, though. So it's a possibility that he could fall to the Giants, but let me see something. Let me see. Travis, I don't think that let me see. Travis, I don't know, guys. I just don't know. We're gonna have to wait till the draft. I was assuming Travis would go first, but it depends on who that Tennessee need a court. Y'all saying they need a quarterback. I don't know. They got a quarterback. If the Giants don't get Shedeur, they got Cam Ward. They need a quarterback. So they got to go for the next best option if Shedeur is not there, which will be Cam Ward. Or if Cam Ward is not available, it'll be God man, what's his name? I like that kid from you know who I like? I like that kid from Ole Miss. I don't think you could pass up on him. I don't think he gonna go past the first round. I think he'll get taken the first round too. There's something about him. He's tough. He got that swagger about him too. You know that Shedeur and Cam has. He got the same mentality. So I wouldn't let him fall to the second round either. Um, but I don't know if they'll get him with the first pick. Yeah, Jackson Dart. I like his mentality. That kid's a winner. He's a winner too. You said the quarterback is Syracuse. I haven't watched him, but if you say he nice, then they did go somewhere this year. Guess who getting drafted? Guess who gonna get drafted? What's his name, yo? I'm sorry he left Colorado. He should have stayed because we needed the right tackle. He left, but he looked like he gonna get drafted, man. It's because of his size too. I could see him going in like the fourth or fifth round. He definitely gonna get drafted though. Savion Washington. And he had a good season too. He did at Syracuse. He was hurt at Colorado. Most of that season he had an injury. I wish he had stayed, but it is what it is. But I'm looking at the draft for a guy. I really don't know. But if Shedeur fall to 3, then the Giants is the likely situation. But he can also fall to that's sacrilege. He fall to number 6. He going to the Raiders, unless the Raiders trade up with Tennessee. If the Raiders trade up with Tennessee to get Shedeur, and then somehow Tennessee get Travis, then I could see that. Because if Shedeur fall to the Raiders, Travis going to Tennessee. Travis going to Tennessee, man, because they got a quarterback. I mean, I don't know. You guys saying that, let me look at Tennessee quarterback, yo, because they just drafted him. Let me see. What's wrong with Will Levis, man? Okay, they're trading out the number 1 pick. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Cleveland Browns, New York Giants. Yep, they talking about Cam Ward or Shedeur. Yep. The Raiders are definitely going to try to make a move, yo. The likely position for Shedeur or Cam Ward is the Raiders. They either Cam Ward or Shedeur, but either one of them could go to the Raiders if Las Vegas trade up. You said Will Levis, he isn't that good. Well, if they trade their pick, that means they're going after Travis then, right? No, they'll pick Shedeur, and then the Raiders will get Shedeur. And that means Travis could end up with the Giants. That'll be crazy, yo. That'll be crazy right there if he land there. But the Giants and the Raiders are in contention to trade up with him. So we'll see when the draft comes. But for Shedeur and Cam Ward, essentially for me, they're the same player. I mean, they're like twins, yo. Just pick one. you got a dog. But I know for sure Shedeur is a dog. I've been watching him. So you can't go wrong with either pick. They got the same quarterback coach. Ain't that something? That quarterback coach price had to have gone up. Select quarterbacks. It had to have gone up. I even watch how he prepared him. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, he's definitely the premier quarterback coach. Yeah, Travis to New York will be wild, yo. But their number one priority, Isaiah, yes, is a quarterback. Is either Cam Ward or Shedeur. That's their primary need. That's their biggest need is a quarterback. So Travis is going somewhere that has a quarterback. He going somewhere that already has a quarterback. So he just let me see. Let's see. So he definitely going somewhere that got a quarterback, right? Um Cleveland need a quarterback too, though. No, Travis going to New England. Yeah. The likely spot for him is New England. Yep. He going to Foxborough. Travis, you going to Foxborough, man. I might have to drive up there, yo. It's only not that far from Jersey, yo. I might have to come see you up in Foxborough, man. I don't know yet. But yeah, it looked like he might likely is for the New England Patriots. Travis ain't going no later than 5, yo. He'll be out. He might as well stand up for the whole draft because he ain't sitting at that table long. He could just stand there. But he said he going to the draft. Shedeur, I'm not sure. I think they're gonna do something in Colorado. I think I heard them say that. They're gonna have their draft party in Colorado, but I think Travis said he can't. He gonna walk that stage, so Travis is gonna be there. But Travis, you might as well get ready, man. You going to Foxborough for sure. You going to New England. You said Patriots getting Abdul Carter. You can't pass up on you can't pass up on Travis. All right, if they get Abdul Carter, let's see. Then Jacksonville. Then Travis will go to Jacksonville then. If that's how it worked. Yeah, I know he good. I know he good. But I can't see him falling to 5 though. I just can't see it. I see him going to New England. I see the quarterback thing getting squared away first. Them quarterbacks leaving. They getting squared away because these teams need quarterbacks. And I can see Travis in New England. You said you would like to see Travis in Kansas City? Nah. He not gonna be available. He's not gonna be available. Kansas City not even in the first round. Kansas City don't even have a first round pick. No, I don't see that. Nope. Kansas City, they don't pick into the 32nd. Well, they do pick. No, they do have a first round, not to the 32nd pick. Excuse me. They're the last. They're almost the last. Damn near the last team almost. Yeah, I don't see him doing that. That'll be a massacre. He sit there and he everybody get drafted before him. That'll be crazy. But they would have to trade up for Travis. That would have to be a blockbuster trade or something to trade up to go get him. But it's shit. If he was in Kansas City, you know Andy Reid playing him both ways. That's just what it is. He gonna play. He gonna play wide receiver. He gonna get them. He gonna get touches definitely. I could see him playing wide receiver wherever he goes. But it definitely is going to be good to see the draft. I didn't watch the draft last year, but I'm gonna watch it this year because Travis and Shedeur and Cam Ward. So there's gonna be some players from Colorado that's gonna surprise you though. Jimmy Horn is gonna surprise. Listen, did you hear what they said about him? They told him not to play in that last game. We saw enough that we had to see. They told him not to play. We don't need you to play in this. That means he getting drafted. That man about to get drafted. They said we have already seen enough in you. We don't need to sit here and see you play no more. Do you know what that mean? Do you know what that mean? They told him, listen, we don't want you to play in the game, yo. We good. We already know what you got. We already know. And he going to the combine. The draft is on April 24th through the 26th. April 24th through the 26th. Shiloh should be looking to get drafted around the 25th or the 26th. You should see him get drafted too. He more than likely not going to get drafted on the 24th. It'll be around the late 25th or 26th, that date. You should see his name called. He's also a steal. I know people don't see it yet, but wait and see. The only thing he got to worry about is the way he hit. Because you know how the NFL is, they really protect their receivers. That's his only problem. But he's always at the ball. So he definitely going to get his opportunity. There's going to be a lot of undrafted free agents that's going to get their opportunity from Colorado. There's somebody I'm watching right now is Chidozie. I'm watching him. I'm watching him practice. I'm watching him getting prepared. Listen, they got to give him opportunity. Forget the height. The leverage. He understands. I think he has a wrestling background. I don't know if he has a wrestling background. Somebody tell me. I think he does. The way he play, the way he used his leverage, I think he got a wrestling background. He definitely gonna get his opportunity. Silman Craig, he definitely gonna get his opportunity. He reminds me of Bob Sanders. However, Bob Sanders ran a 4.3. I'm not sure if he's as fast as Bob Sanders though, but he's like a Bob Sanders type of player. But the only thing is Bob Sanders was a 4.3 guy. But I'm gonna tell you something. These players are Colorado. Their roster was better than what people thought it was. They had a lot of players on that team that got pro potential, especially I call them the big four. The wide receivers, I call them the big four. They all gonna play on Sunday. Wait until you see it. Jimmy Horn is on another level. He's hungry. He's very, very extremely hungry. This kid is in supreme conditioning. I don't know where he working out at, but it's showing. And when they told him not to play in that game, they saw what they needed to see. His life just changed. He know now. He just had to go to the combine and have a good 40 time, which I know it's going to be like a 4.3. It's going to be a 4.3. I can't wait to see it. LeJohntay will be close to a 4.3 as well. And he got invited to the combine. So I'm going to see their 40 times. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much all I can say about like the draft. It's going to be an exciting draft though. You know what? He do remind me of AB. He does a little bit. And the Steelers was one of the teams that told him, we don't need you to play. Nah, bro, we don't need you to play, man. We saw all we need to see from you. We don't need you to play. We don't want to risk you getting hurt. We got you. How do you think that made that kid feel, man, when they told him that? All certain people need is a chance. You just have to give them a chance. I know he's good. He's a game changer. Like a lot of people say, oh, he dropped a lot of balls. They all do. It's just that they didn't have enough ball to go around. They had to spread. Shedeur had to spread the ball around, and then Jimmy had got hurt. But trust me, I saw what he did in that Colorado State game. I ain't gonna forget it. He's one of the reasons why they won that game. The season before last. So he can run back punts too. So they could use him there too. Yeah, Mike Tomlin. If he said you don't have to play, we don't want you to play, we're drafting you. Somebody it was the Steelers and it was another team. They said, son, we don't need you to play. Just sit the sidelines. Sit the sidelines for this one. Sit the sideline. So when Craig sat the sidelines too, you think somebody told him not to play? Think about it. He didn't play in that game either. Yeah, son, sit the sidelines, man. We got you. You're definitely going to get your opportunity. But once these players even get the opportunity, they're not leaving the building. They're not leaving the building. So that's just good. That's just how good the team was, man, this year. The team was really that good this year. That's just what it was. So they had a really good wide receiver room this year. And we saw that when they were working out. So pretty good team this year, man. They really did. Oh, that's right. BJ Green, he did declare for the draft. I can't wait to pro day to see how the players you know, come in conditioning for pro day. Jimmy, we know Jimmy going to the combine, so we'll see him at pro day as well. I'm sure he'll be there to help Shedeur, because you know Shedeur need receivers to throw to. I'm sure Jimmy will be one of them. Only thing I think we're going to see from Shedeur is throwing. That's it. We're not going to see him run or anything like that. It's just going to be a throw. Yeah, pro day going to be at CU, yes. You got the NFL combine, you have pro day, and then after that, the only thing left is the NFL draft. And the NFL combine, let's see, let me see. NFL combine is February 27th. That's the end of the month. February 27th to March 2nd. So mark your calendars. February 27th to March 2nd will be the NFL combine. So we'll see Jimmy Horn and LaJohntay Wester. I'm not sure. I'm Shedeur probably throw there. You'll just probably see him throw at the combine. You're not going to see him run or anything. He don't have to. Or maybe he'll choose to throw at pro day. I'm not sure. We'll see. He hasn't said yet. He hasn't mentioned it. But we definitely will be seeing Jimmy Horn and LaJohntay Wester run that 40 time. That's what I can't wait for. Yeah, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Yes, indeed. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. How you feeling about it? Super Bowl is on its way. Sure. That I can't wait for, obviously. But I'm waiting for Jimmy Horn's 40 time, him and LaJohntay. And but he already know what's happening. For that team to tell him, like, look, man, we don't need you, we don't need you playing. We need you to be ready for the draft. I mean, be ready for the combine. And there's going to be a lot of players from Colorado get the opportunity this year. That's why I like to see that. Yep. See something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think, but I'm definitely what I'm looking for is the. I'm definitely looking forward to that pro day. I don't know if you guys watching Chidozi. He has his videos now. He putting in the work. He getting ready for his pro day. Shout out to Chidozi. Yeah, Jimmy life just changed when they told him that. That's what I was saying to you. How do you think that kid feel though when they told him that? He probably was on top of the world, and it's only making him work harder. I said last year he gonna follow his brother to the league. I call him his brother. You know, he with the Arizona Cardinals, Xavier. Oh, he followed him to the league. He saw Xavier make it. Oh yes. Oh yeah, he going. That's all he needed to see. Yep. That's all that man needed to see right there. And not only he gonna make the league, he gonna play on Sunday. He gonna work his way on that roster. But yeah, man, good for them, man. But that's all I wanted to say. Shedeur, he is two different type of people, man. He got two people in one. When he put that helmet on, he turned to something else. And I can't wait to see how everything transpired, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you guys for listening. You know I'll catch you on the next one. You said Max Trump going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, he said that. Oh, when is Colorado Pro Day? Hold on. Let's get the times. They should have it on their website. Let's see. Um, it should be sometime in March, right before the draft. I'm not sure, but it's going to be sometime around March, right after right after the combine. If anybody know, like, when is their pro day? Yeah, it's March. I'm not sure which date, but it's always after the combine. Because remember last year, Xavier was still nursing his injury. He couldn't be in the combine, but then he worked out at Colorado for the pro day. But he had a pro day. The scouts came back for him, for he had his own separate pro day. I knew he was going to make a team. I knew that. They came back to see him. Because even on Colorado's pro day, he couldn't participate. But then he worked out afterwards. And then the scouts were there to see him. So yeah, it's in March. And then after that, we already know the draft. And then we also got to follow, the Colorado is preparing for their upcoming season. They have a quarterback duel. They're going to have a quarterback situation in Colorado. And that's a good thing. But I think they're going to give it to the more experienced player. He's definitely a dual threat. He can run, pass, run, and everything. So we're going to see where they go in the quarterback position. But I think they're going to go with the experience. So we're going to see. But that rookie, he's got that quiet thing to him. So you can't count him out. We got to wait and see when they start them drills to see where he's at. But he putting in the work though. And Seton, he's definitely one of the leaders on the team now. It don't matter if he's a sophomore. He's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with on that offensive line. He's going to be the leader on that offensive line. Second year. Shout out to Jordan Seton. We already know what he can do. Yeah, it's definitely a good problem to have two quarterbacks now competing. Because see, when you got that competition going on, we know iron sharpens iron. So that's where it's at right there. Iron sharpens iron. You need that right there. Who's going to be the heir apparent to number 2? That's what it is right there. Who's the heir apparent to number 2? Because we already know what kind of career 2 had. So who's going to take over? I like what's his name said. I know what 2 did. It's now my time to shine. So he already got that mentality. So I'm thinking they may go with the experience, but we'll see. I don't know about that freshman. No, I don't know. He looked like he ready to compete. He ready to go. So we're going to see. He working hard, though. He definitely working hard. So that's what we like to see right there. They're in good hands. Make no mistakes about it. They still have a good receiver room. And they got a couple receivers on that team ready to step up and be the man. And the trench is looking good on that defensive line. And I'm sorry we lost the linebacker to Alabama. I thought he was going to the league. I didn't realize he had another year eligibility left. But wish him well. And we'll see what happens, man. The spring game will give us a clue, Patricia. You're right about that. We'll definitely see the glimpses in the spring game. But we already know who's going to step up in that linebacker position. Jeremiah from Jackson State. You see how big he got? You think he said he up to 250? He ready to go. This is his year. He ready to go now. He ready to go ahead and take over. Yeah, Salter has that. Oh man, he's like a running back. He's a quarterback running back. And he hungry too. He's hungry. So yeah, we definitely gonna see, man. I like it. Speaking of you, Isaiah, the guy Isaiah Harge on the team, look for him to do something this year too. That man don't got up to 250. You see how big he is? Yeah, man, he been putting that work in. He ready to go now. That's the linebacker. And he fast on top of it. He fast. Need that. And I'm glad he stayed. I'm glad he stayed, man, because somebody was getting ready to steal him. I'm glad he stayed, man. Yeah, he's like Michael Vick with the elusiveness. Yep. I saw the film. I'm like, damn, he making cuts like that. Yeah, Hard's playing both ways. He got the gray jersey on, and he don't learn from Travis, so he already know what to do. He already know. Just put the work in. See, that's one thing about Coach, right? If he see you putting the work in, oh, he gonna find a way for you to get on that field. He gonna find a way. Whether it's special teams or wherever it is, you're gonna get your uniform dirty, messing with him. He just looking for dogs. That's what he like. And as long as you buy in and you sitting up there giving it your all, you're gonna find yourself playing on Saturday. That's what I like. He don't care if you're a freshman. If you sitting up there playing, he gonna play you. That's why I love that right there. He gives people opportunity, whether it's special team or not. You're gonna sit up there and play. So, but yeah, man, that's where it's at right there. They're gonna be in good hands, though. Definitely gonna be in good hands. Now they lost a lot. Don't get me wrong, but they already got the blueprint. You see what I'm saying, Patricia? They got the blueprint already. Oh, I saw Cam McHale. Oh my God, yo, I forgot. Thank you, Isaiah. Oh my God, and he healthy too. On top of it, and he's healthy. And don't forget about the receiver. What's his name? Dreadlock man. What's his name? We can't forget him. What's his name, yo? I'm getting old. I'm forgetting. Omarion. Look for him to have a breakout season. Okay. Look for him to have a breakout season. Look like Cam. Yeah, Cam is fast. Like, he's gonna be running back punts and all that. So that's what coach do. If he see that you working like that, oh, you gonna play for him. That's what he like. That's what he like. He wants you to be consistent too, though. As long as you consistent and do what you do well, he just wants you to do one thing well. If you do that well, he got you. And the other, yeah, I'm glad Miller stayed. I'm glad the other one stayed too. The other, you got what's the other freshman? Draylon. He good too. Draylon good too. He's an all-purpose back. So look for him to do some big things this year too. So they got a pretty good squad, man. And got Jordan Seaton back. You know, he the lead on that offensive line, him and Cash Cleveland. You see what I'm saying? Cash got that center position locked up. And he got his feet wet, you know, his first freshman year. Coach let him get his feet wet, you know, because this is what it is right here. So he took the position and he did what he had to do with it. So now that he a sophomore, you know, he already got done with his freshman campaign. So we already know who the center is. We already know that. And he don't got bigger. You see how big he got? He got bigger. Yeah, I know. I know Cam is good. I know, and he's healthy. Remember, he got hurt last year for sure. He got hurt. He back though. That's what I'm saying. They got a dynamic team. They got another dynamic wide receiver room. It's dynamic again. It's the next man up mentality. You see? It's the next man up mentality. Travis and them gone. Now it's my turn. See, the blueprint is there. They see what Travis and Jimmy did. and all them doing that right there in their pro day. And I mean, their practice and all that. And they played with these guys, so they learned from them. So that's what we got. They got a good squad. So I look forward to it. It's my pleasure covering it because it's going to be a real good season. Damn, we're going to have to do we're going to have dual coverage this season because the guys up in the NFL. But that's Sunday. Sunday and Monday they play, but I'm going to definitely look forward to that too. But all right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. I got to get out of here. I will catch you guys on the next one. Good talking to you. All right, y'all.